Hello, hello. How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday evening? My name's Mitch, here from Rail Trainz, and today we are here and we are live for you guys working on a route. Now, I hope everyone enjoys the stream. If you are, drop a like and do all that regular stuff. Drop a like, subscribe. So today we're working on a small little project for RRT. It's a short line railroad. I don't see much difference between these two. Oh, I see a difference now. This is probably what would be best suited for a downtown scene, especially a not as commonly used one. By the way, I have a Google Earth scene. I have a Google Earth thing, so if anyone wants me to open Google Earth, well, that is if any of you have any specific place you think would help me construct this area, just type in the chat. Sorry, I'm new to this live streaming thingy. So sorry I don't have a music playlist put together yet. I just thought this would be a nice, fun, chill live stream, work on a new map. I'm thinking this is going to be a siding for the railroad. It's a short siding. It used to go on. Now, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these tracks are built in because we are 19, we aren't in Tane. In Tane, these are club car things. But I believe we are clear to use them. Actually, I can do this to make sure too. I'm going to search filter. Add filter, name, payware false. Okay. We're clear to use these. These are built in. I won't release a dependency pack. I only release a dependency pack for the, for like, if we make custom dependencies, not dependencies, I mean, assets. If we make custom assets for this map. Now, this doesn't seem to line up perfectly. Get a bit closer, but then I don't want to be so close on this. Let's add a little siding. Siding. I mean, it looks nice and glowing. Now, I do have other things I need to get to later this night. No, not later tonight. I mean, later tonight. I have things I should do later tonight, so kind of have to get to some things later tonight. This stream is really just a test stream to see how these streams turn out. Then this is how I make my junctions. I delete that. Trains head through this very small section of railroad that is double tracked. Excuse me, I'm trying to run everything with one computer. I have 5 things open, 5 windows open, including Discord. By the way, I have Discord open for anyone who wants to hop in the chat and chat with me while I'm doing a stream. And you are welcome to do that. We currently do not have any releases, although the Deer Creek Railroad is expected to be done shortly. I know our member's been saying that for a really long time, but at least the map might be done. They aren't the most reliable source all the time, because then they're like, wait, I want to have more details. It's like, of course I'm not going to stop them from adding more details to it, but it just makes the map better. I'm trying to make this a nice flowing section of track. Now I am going to use some turf effects and PBR things, so basically what I'm saying is if you don't have a very even decent computer, I'm basically saying if you don't have a decent computer, you're probably not going to want to run on the map. Little siding here. I think this little siding section, maybe I'm wanting to get this track up on a berm. We'll next set of points we'll 4. I want there to be just a gradual increase in elevation. Then towards the end, we'll go up to 5. 5. I want this to be showing that this is 10, 6. I want there to be a little bit of a hill increase throughout town. I'm thinking during this siding during this double track siding section, I think I'm going to add think I want to add a little track. I think during this little section here, I'm going to add a passenger station. I'm thinking about using this nice asset I found. It's from the Rankin Northern Railroad, but it works pretty much anywhere. So it's from Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. This is also the thing that J9 Penn from Control Point Simulations used on his Munsicapee Valley Railroad. I think this would fit nicely here too. Set it back in. It's obviously meant for a place like this where it goes from straight track to a curved section. We're just slowly going to rough out ideas. Thinking about let's grab height 425. Just that there. Just to level that out. We want to know an average height. Like, see what I mean by it's still on a poly that it isn't the best, but it's still a pretty solid building. Now, next I'm going to add a little platform. And start using nice CL. So using these nice CL like block CL things. I don't know what they're called, but let's try to get a nice I'm going to try to dash something like this. This is a bit of a tedious process. Trying to make this stuff look as realistic as I can. You know what? Let's scrap this whole idea. Actually, let's save our game. Now, actually, let's go to Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Here in Google Earth, let's go to Jim Thorpe. Let's go down to Jim Thorpe, up north, it's up near Scranton. Not much. Just searching. Thorpe, PA. I'm like, we're in the right region. Just Thorpe. Over here is the Reading and Northern Yard. Excuse my internet. My internet's pretty good, but it'll still take a second to load up. Anyways, the station. Yeah, right here's the Jim Thorpe station. Oh yeah, I can't show those on the screen. Let's see if we can't get a nice ground image. Yeah, nice ground image. So it looks like it's just pavement. Interesting. So it looks like it's just pavement. Cool. Looks like it's just pavement. That's cool. Alright. There we go. We're back here in Trainz now. Looks like I may just use DVR. I may just use start to anything. It looks like it's rather new asphalt. I'll mix in some gray in there, but it looks like it's rather new asphalt at the station. Looks like it's rather new asphalt. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, that's bugged. That's a bit bugged. That's a bit bugged. I think this looks rather pleasing. I hope everyone can hear me correctly. Like I said, I only have maybe an hour and a half here to be live. when I do live streams, I'll actually, man, I'm probably very well only going to stream for an hour. We may, we're just starting work. Like some nights we'll run on a map. I'll make some more work. I'll get some more work done on this map during the week. Whenever I have some spare time, I'll put it into this map or another one of my projects. Really trying to wrap up a project here and just move on. There's here. Here are the tracks. The tracks start to go down. Tracks start to go down. Tracks and stuff. Tracks head uphill, cutting their way up past the Jim Thorpe station. It's not Jim Thorpe, but you get the point. It's the Jim Thorpe Railroad Station. That's in Reading, Pennsylvania. Not Reading, I mean Jim Thorpe. It's on the Reading and Northern. Mud. Yeah, like I said, I'm using PBR textures. I'm going to use some of the this is probably use one of the this is probably what I'm going to use as my it's probably what I'm this is really just rough laying textures, rough texture laying. Now we're going to add Approach Medium's favorite part. It's a parking lot. Every business, every place on any map has to have a parking lot. Your route isn't good if it don't got any parking. You don't have a parking lot at every place almost, like, except abandoned. All abandoned places too. This is a rough layout of how I want my parking lot to look. trains come last. Like, it's very roughly, nicely paved. There is this railroad station still in use. They run short little passenger contests, I'm guessing. I'm going to lay out a few roads here. I'm doing hand laid roads on this map. Work all the way out. A few. We're going to lay out a few of these. This is how I'm developing. I'll probably switch to alrighty. We're adding some roads. Like as they're heading up the hill, they'll be confronted with a grade crossing. This is how I very roughly start a map. We're adding in some more roads. It's going to be diagonally, which will make it harder. This big rolling cityscape is going to be a hard thing to accomplish. We have some road changes here. Like everything is based on the railroad station. I want this town to be a unique town. Now I will be posting some. Now, one thing is I will be posting some speed build videos on this map. Just so you don't have to sit through this. Also known as me sitting here scratching. Oh, shoot. You do. Also known as you don't have to sit here and go through the struggle of watching me just place down everything in real time. Okay. Watch a quick basic summary. There are going to be summaries of what I did. Basically, my speed builds are going to be summaries of what I did on the route that week. Literally, some weeks it might only be a little portion of the map. Some days it may just be a small portion. Other days it may be a huge chunk of progress. It all matters It doesn't matter, but it all depends on the level of time, the amount. That's the word I'm looking for. I might add a big industrial complex or something back here, just to fill space. Over here, we're going to expand the rolling cityscape. This is going to be a terribly laggy area, but the thing is, my week summaries start work on Monday. I'm not counting Sunday, although technically it's a weekday. Technically it's a weekday, but I'm still not going to so technically I'm still not going to count as a day. I want there to be a few railroad crossings in this town. There are going to be some complex intersections. There are going to be some apartments where the tracks here just run in their backyard. Like here, I want to add a little bit of a ditch on the side of the tracks. Down here it starts cutting down to the ground because it's going to head under a few roads in town. Where it will go to the interchange yard. This map's definitely going to be quite a bit of work. But I will keep posting weekly summaries, just to let you basically know that I haven't abandoned this project and that the project is still very much underway. Like, I like how everything sprawls out from by the train station. This used to be a big hub for railroad stuff. When a train stopped here, you aren't getting through. I'm probably going to have it guarded with gantries, not gantries, with the overhead lights and the gates around here. On one side on each side of the crossing, just to guard it from people trying to be in a hurry and get through it. This rusted track, this isn't based in 2020 when you know what outbroke. Like, the tracks are just the tracks are pretty well rusted. Anyways, we're going to finish up this little station scene. We're going to use some joint rail. This, I'm imagining, is going to be one of the major rail fan hotspots. I'm imagining this. I'm imagining in my head that this would be a major railroad hotspot for rail fans. Back in the day, this is what this would have been. Adding parking in here. Few parking spots between few parking spots out front. Yeah, few parking spots out front. Now we're gonna just add some of this in here. This is city street and dirt textures by S. Myers. We're adding little patches of grass here and there. It's been a while since the train's been seen heading down these roads. I don't know if this map's going to be really realistic. Or just, we might have one little tree in here. We're gonna use some cusps, some of these cusp bushes in this area. To sort of just try to fill out this area. I don't know. We're just going to use some dry green grass. No, not dry green. Dark green. Oh, I just smell the dogs. We'll add some details in here. Some bushes. Maybe a rock. We'll add a big one right here next to the train tracks. We're not gonna bury him. I think this clutter here fills up this empty space. Sort of gives the rail a little more realism. So let's start populating here some cardboard. Not some cardboard. we're gonna use the HP cars. Like I said, I will post weekly, whatever that word is. I'll be posting weekly build recaps just to show stuff. There's only gonna be a few cars in this parking lot because they're just rail fans and or people that like to watch trains. Weekly recaps will be as long as they are, depending on how much work. That's a big factor of how much work I actually get done on the map. Somebody's parked, like people are parked here. That will be funny to make a like a surveillance cam on a surveillance live cam on a thing on a pole, on a big pole. Make it like a virtual camera here. I hope to have this town finished within a few weeks or a few weekly recaps. I'm not insanely good at building. I just enjoy building. It doesn't matter how good you are, it just matters that you have fun building the map. I'm obviously trying to get better. Need to what's I think this is the switch stand. Yeah, I got to throw one of these in real life. These New Century style switch stands. These New Century switch stands are old, but they're from like Trainz 2012, but they're still very nice. They look nice next to they look nice in certain areas. These are manually thrown switch stands. Anyways, I came in here for some jointed rail. It would be concrete for both. There would be some fences. There would probably be chain link with barbed wire. So I find these ones. There would definitely be barbed wire fences guarding this area, so rail fans couldn't get. No, that's just a very railroady thing to do, is add fences around places so rail fans can't get access to it and skip the whole ticket process. Fortunately here, I don't have very much time left to be live doing work here. I don't even know only on stream I know 100% though that I actually have time to complete. People would still watch trains here. That's a very rail fan thing to do right there. Although the railroad's trying to prevent you from watching trains. I don't know how prototypical this is, but it just seems that the railroad would have everything just bordered off. There would just be a few rail fans here sitting, watching the trains head by. Now, time to start working in our roads. Now, time to start working our roads. But I think here with the roads, we're going to add and start adding in our alright, there may have been a jump there in my internet. Internet decided that it doesn't want to work anymore. Yeah, I think here at about the hour mark, to cut off the stream here. I think I want to end the stream up. Tomorrow I'm going to do a week summary, and every month we will do a monthly summary. Every week there'll be a speed build / weekly summary. For every member that is here at RRT and is actually working on projects, I want to tell them the same thing, that they have to release weekly updates to. If they choose, they must agree to do it for. Let me see here. Unless you can give me a high quality reason to why you're not able to. Why you're not able to do it. Yeah, my internet's starting to become total garbage right now. I'm gonna just do a weekly summary. I'm gonna do a weekly summary here. I'm having crap ton of disconnections right now. I'm trying to keep on checking. It's raining here in PA right now. It's drizzling a bit. It's not terrible. Alright. I'm looking into Blender. Okay, give me a second. Okay, should be broken. Steam, it's wasting my connection. Actually, I can close all windows. Doing my editing software, which is just probably tearing up my hard drive right now. Just tearing up my PC right now. Now that it's raining, I was going to go do something outside. But now that it's raining, I'll probably be live for a large portion of the rest of tonight. Trying to head down all the yellow lines now. I'll go back and figure all the roads again. I'm really just, I'm trying to get the basic shape of the roads roughed in to my scenes. This is town and along the line. There's a lot of roads in this town. But I also have some other stuff that I should probably get to do. I should probably get to doing tonight. Sorry if my microphone quality isn't up to par. I decided to just use the built-in microphone. I just decided to use the built-in mic instead of using my nice blue snowball mic, because I just planned to stream for an hour and call it a night. Still haven't got anyone pop in on Discord. No. Because I was gonna reskin. Last road. We also have a DEM project. I'll be working on. It's the Norfolk Southern Conemaugh line. It's the Norfolk Southern Conemaugh line in western Pennsylvania. I'm going to be working on that quite a bit. There you go. That's all the roads with their center lines laid out. Now, since I have the basic shape of all my roads, I'm gonna just start plopping down some bigger structures here. Now that my stream seems to be running a bit better, let's for example, let's look at how the town of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania is laid out. So, right next to the train station, there's some different businesses. Then it just gets into, there's businesses, there's a creek on the one side of the tracks. That may be a nice addition. Let's switch back over to trains here. Let's switch back over to trains here. Alright, so I'm thinking on one side here we'll have a decent sized river. Then on the other side of that we'll have more of a town. I think I'm gonna jack that thing on max. Let's try it. Okay, let's place some. This is Riverside Road. This is Riverside Road. This is Riverside Road. This is Riverside Road over here. Riverside Road. The tracks follow the river like they do in most places. Also, let me know if the quality of the stream is good. I'm running 720p 60 FPS. 720p at 60 FPS due to internet. Let's keep on trucking along here on the map. Now where are we going? Oh yeah. Hope it is, because that's what we're just gonna keep trucking along a bit. Adding some normal, some irregular things to the station. We'll add some oil spills on cars in here. Some oil spills. Some oil spills. Since we just did a bunch of work without saving, let's save. Since we just did all this work. Like in most places, the tracks will follow the river. Train tracks are heading uphill through here. Up here is where the tracks will eventually cross the river, but not anywhere in this location. Now, I make sure my internet's doing actually decent. The day I do a stream, I make sure my internet's running a decent connection, so it isn't going to be terribly cutty. I didn't do that today. My internet's very good for streaming, though. That's the thing. For streaming, my internet's pretty good for streaming. It's pretty solid. We're gonna add some more rail. We're gonna now start authentic food company. Authentic food company. We're going to use some of these storm rail buildings. Like we're gonna have this here at the corner of these two streets. Authentic food company. You know what? This is meant for railroads. Maybe add some history area. Have a railroad track running over here. Let's use some non. No, this will be one of the industries here in town. I'm working on another fictional, and then I'm gonna have a DEM map. Authentic food company. We'll have a more modern. Yeah, we're gonna have a barrier. We're gonna have barriers here. We're gonna have barriers here protecting this crossing. We're gonna have barriers at this crossing. This is a heavily guarded crossing. This is a highly guarded crossing. There is no other crossing on this line that is as highly guarded as this. We're going to add in some more. All our industries have something. Dry broken soap is Valley. Can't use that because that's an AM asset. This oxide industry may be something cool to look into. I'm running SP3 Trainz Plus version. That's, by the way, that's what I'm constructing this route in. Even when the next new version of this game comes out, I'll probably be still constructing quite a few routes in this version of the game. Oh, interesting. Kit bash I have to try to do. Little interesting kit bash. This is a. What am I gonna do with this corner? What am I gonna do with this corner here? I think I might just have one shop. This is like approach medium on the D&T. Dayton and Troy, trying to kit bash that one downtown scene, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Like, there were so many sharp corners and crap. Like, it took him forever to kit bash every building in the downtown area. That's sort of how I feel here. I feel like this is going to take me a long time just to get to the level that I want. Ah, shoot. Yeah, this, hide that, hide that. This is me trying to kit bash something. And it's sort of in the road, basically. So, I don't know. I don't know how I want to kit bash this. I want to be in the middle right here. Maybe when you add some more buildings. Okay, let's go look at Street View. Let's go look at a Street View in the in the Jim Thorpe area. Let's go look at some areas. Yeah, like over here, I believe is the Lehigh line of Norfolk Southern, and over here is the short line on the other side of the creek. Let me make sure you guys, you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Oh my god, I was guarantee you. Let's go take a look at some Street View in the area. Alright, this is 34 Susquehanna Street. So yes, a lot of these buildings in this area are older brick buildings, older brick and stone structures. Farther on down here, this is the Jim Thorpe station for the running Blue Mountain and Northern Railroad. Yeah, a lot of the infrastructure here are a bunch of old buildings, including an old church. An old church is something we're going to have to include in here on our map. Already, we are back in Trainz. We're back in Trainz now. Ooh. This is already a pretty nice church, isn't? This is more of the type of church, but it really isn't a good quality asset. I think I'm a little unsure. It's a pretty big city to just have a little church. Sure. This is also a little small, but like it's the only asset that looks decent that I could probably not be lazy and go look on the DLS, but I've tried to build a scene like this before. Oh, it doesn't work. I think it'd be across the street. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna tie all these scenes and all of everything in this area together. I'm obviously going to add some more texturing and probably traffic if I can find good stuff that's freeware in that you are free to use that also isn't unreleased stuff from JR or Joined Rail. Anyways, we're about to the hour and a half mark. This is about all the time I really want to put into building tonight. anyways, yeah. An hour and a half. This is all we got done in an hour and a half. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. I want to thank everyone in the stream for watching. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching and see you next time.